In Toronto. That's the tree right behind us. I mean, not the tree you physically see behind me. Oh, there we go. But a little further back than that.
Yes.
That's Sid Sixero. I'm Meredith Shaw. Breakfast television coming at you. And this is a really topical conversation that we're about to have, because not all artificial intelligence is a part of our everyday lives as you would think. Think of opening your phone through your face recognition or asking Alexa to play your favorite song. AI is constantly evolving. And with the next big development being the rise of personal AI chatbots. You heard it here first. Here to break it all down is futurist and founder of WAYE Sinead Bovell. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you here. Yeah.
We love having you on because you're great. But this terrifies me.
This is
I'm not going to lie.
Information.
So this is always a very interesting topic. It's great to see you. So for those who don't know what AI chatbots are specifically, how would you define them?
Yeah, so the rise of kind of these more sophisticated conversational agents, you can think of names like ChatGPT or Google's Bard, and these are AI systems that have been trained on massive amounts of data. They've read almost everything on the internet. They spot patterns in human language and can generate sophisticated sounding text, whether that's an essay or whether that's answering a question about something on the internet.
Yeah, so we need to assume that they're a lot smarter than we might think, because there are a lot of implications that this might show up in our daily lives. What are some of those?
Right, and I wouldn't necessarily say that they're smarter, but they sound a lot more sophisticated. But in terms of where they might show up, well, we're moving towards a future where we might have these personal chatbots that play a pretty big role in our day-to-day lives. You can think of them almost like digital assistants or a chief of staff. It would do things like help plan your next vacation and actually make those reservations, book those flights. If you're trying to fit in working out and meditating a bit more, you would have this personal system that could help you optimize your schedule and remind you to do those things. So these kind of assistive systems in our work lives, in our personal lives, and in our daily lives.
So what other ways are chatbots changing the internet? And I'll brace for this.
Okay, so there's a few. So
you said some good stuff, like, yeah, I'd love for someone to make a reservation for me.
What else is happening?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we know the internet's becoming more of a conversation. Instead of just searching something online, getting a bunch of links, you'll get a system like a ChatGPT, Google's Bard, and it will just answer for you. But we're also seeing the rise of these kind of digital twins. We'll see them in the context of celebrities. So they're like an AI-powered chatbot replica of a certain celebrity or a certain influencer that can kind of represent them in a certain digital space. Maybe that's answering fan questions. Maybe that's responding to social media comments. And you may have seen Meta recently launched these AI chatbots that look like celebrities, such as Kendall Jenner or Tom Brady. I think Snoop Dogg has one. They go under different names, so they don't speak on behalf of these chatbots. But you can bet that this is going to become more common. So maybe even a celebrity doctor, for instance, we can't maybe get an appointment with her, but she's trained a chatbot on all of her past talks, all of her books. And this is a conversational system that we can now ask a few medical or lifestyle questions to. So we're going to start to see these chatbots in various spaces.
One quick follow on that. So to input all of the data from all of the previous TED Talks and seminars and whatever, let's say an online doctor has said, how quickly can you upload that into a chatbot? Is it seconds?
It would be incredibly quickly. So the majority of how the chatbot operates in the AI that's been done, we would refine it on your talks, on any social media posts, on anything you've written, and that would take half an hour at most. And then you have this system that people can ask questions to that's kind of, it represents you in different digital spaces.
Incredible.
And so far, again, another follow on this. So far, the celebrities that we've seen, like they're in on it, right? Like they've given permission for this to be created?
Yes, and that's something that's really, really important.
Right.
So in the context, say, of Kendall Jenner, and even though the chatbot doesn't go under her name, it's in her digital likeness, and they've signed off. Meta has paid them a hefty check for that. And that's something that we really want to make sure happens, that you get control over your digital identity, and people aren't creating chatbots of you on your behalf. Mm-hmm. Because anybody with a digital footprint, well, now there's something that can power a chatbot. So we want to make sure that it's authorized and you own and can kind of represent that system.
Sinead, 30 seconds, but I think this is important. How do you tell between the real and fake celebrity online nowadays? What's the biggest tell? What do people need to remember?
In terms of, I think going to their specific account and making sure if you see them talking about a chatbot that they've launched, then you know that that's on their behalf. But making sure you go to the source, and this is with any type of content online, who's producing the source, that type of information, does it make sense? Have they signed off on it? And that's something that I would recommend everybody do.
All right, Sinead, the conversation will
Okay.
continue.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. Where can people
Yeah.
find you online?
You can find me. I'm on TikTok, on my name. I'm on Instagram.
The real
on-
Sinead
I was going to
Bovell.
say,
The real
is it you?
Sinead.
The real
That's
Sinead.
how- yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Please come back again.